Steak. Let's talk about it. When people think of steak, they regularly think of steak they see in the grocery stores or somewhere else. Some people don't know there is a level above that. And that, my friends, is Wagyu. Now, when it comes to Wagyu, it comes from 3 countries: USA, Australia, and of course, Japan. USA having an okay quality of Wagyu, Australia getting slightly better, and Japan getting the best of the best when it comes to Wagyu. And is given the name of A5, which has to hit a bunch of fat qualities to get there. So enough talking, my friends. Let me bring in the Wagyu. This is what we are gonna cook today. An A5 Japanese Wagyu strip loin. First, let's get one thing clear. If you call it Wagyu, you're saying it wrong. It's pronounced Wagyu. Okay? Now that we got that out of the way, let's open it. Now let's carefully open this bad boy, making sure I do not cut the Wagyu. I do not want to mess up a $180 steak. Now let's carefully open this, making sure none of this Wagyu breaks. People are not kidding when this steak melts in their hands like butter. I literally cannot hold this steak of how fatty this is. This will literally melt in your hands. Now that we got this out of the package, let's just take a look at it. Look how beautiful this is. Look at all the fat marbling. I seriously don't want to touch it anymore because of how fat. Look at the fat on my fingers. So now we're gonna grab the meat and cut it, just trying to get nice cubes from it. Now that we have a nice strip, let's cut it into portions. We got a perfect cube there and a perfect cube right here. And let's do the rest with all the meat. And now we've got our perfect Wagyu cube. I forgot to even mention that the Wagyu even comes with some certificates that they sent us from Japan, showing us when the cow was born. This one showing us the fat quality of the meat. This one being no fat at all. And this one being the best of the best when it comes in terms of Wagyu. But anyway, that stuff doesn't even matter. The stuff that matters is the taste of the Wagyu and how it's gonna come out. Now, when it comes to Wagyu, people try to get fancy with all those salts, and that is fine, but I'm not gonna ruin my Wagyu. So to keep it simple, I'm just gonna season it with some Osmo flaky salt, because come on, if you put any other salt on your Wagyu, it's not gonna taste like Wagyu, and you're missing out on the real experience. Now that we have everything prepped, let's cook. On the highest heat possible with the stainless steel pan, heat it up. Make sure it's stainless steel or cast iron, because you don't want to use any other pan when it comes to Wagyu. We ain't messing around with our Wagyu today. Remember, when you cook Wagyu, you don't want to use any oil. Already has the fat. Now on a stainless steel pan, we want to render off some fat. We're going to drop a beautiful piece of our Wagyu down. Gets that nice initial sear. Now getting a beautiful brownish crust. You only want to cook these for about 90 minutes on each side. And I gotta tell you guys, this is one of the most unique smells I've smelled in the kitchen. And I'm not just saying that. It smells insane. Now while we wait, let's make some beautiful soft-boiled eggs to go along with this Wagyu. For those people doing soft-boiled eggs, 6 to 7 minutes. Seeing as these cook is just mind-blowing. Now immediately, as the eggs stop cooking, we want to plunge them into a bowl of super cold water. Just from cooking all that Wagyu, look how much tallow we collected. This is liquid gold. Enough of that, let's go to our eggs. Now I want to grab our egg that stopped cooking and slowly roll it across the cutting board. Now I want to grab our beautiful egg and cut it down the middle and see if we got that perfect yolk. Just by that, I think what I can say, this is a pretty good yolk. Now we're going to grab one of our pieces of Wagyu, plunge it in there, and now let's go ahead and take a bite. Hold up. When I thought we were going to try Wagyu, I thought it was just going to be delicious, but no. It's an explosion of flavor in your mouth. So tasty, so buttery, it melts in your mouth. I definitely would encourage you to try Wagyu any day, because it is worth it. Now let's just try a piece of Wagyu alone, just to get the full experience of Wagyu. Here we go. Unlike any other meat I've had. If you were watching this video today, I hope you subscribe, and I have plenty of other amazing videos on YouTube. And again, I want to thank the Wagyu shop for sending me this amazing piece of Wagyu. See you guys on the next one.